Hi everyone, have you ever had your baby hit their head? And it's very scary. You wonder what is happening, especially when it's your first baby.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's not dangerous. It's actually a way to relax the nervous system.
But like when we see it, like our heart drops. We think, is there anything wrong with my baby? Am I doing anything wrong? So first breathe, because it's pretty common that babies or toddlers do these rhythmic movements like banging their head or rolling or just moving to calm their nervous system to sleep.
And now that we speak about this, I remember our first weeks with our firstborn.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of time at your parents
Yeah.
just to receive some kind of security
Yeah.
around this because we had no idea what is right and what is wrong.
And that's why sometimes we can be absolutely overwhelmed with questions like this. And so for that reason, we're making this video to like just shed light on this topic, and we'll go more deeper into it now.
And why do babies do that? Number one is self-soothing. Basically, they are rocking themselves to relax.
Yeah. Or secondly, it's like with big feelings they can't manage yet. Like it can be when they're overtired, overstimulated, there's too much emotions going on, and they try to regulate it with their body. And that's also how meltdowns happen. They just can't deal yet or have the words yet to what they're feeling. Number three, seeking sensory input. Some kids or toddlers need more of these body movements. They need to feel things more. So this is like kind of a little reset for their nervous system. So what to do next? Safety over panic. So make the number one goal is to keep it safe. And what is advised to like take like things around the bed board away that could like hurt, like pointy toys or cars, and maybe even put in something padded, like a little blanket, or there's also these padded decorations for baby beds that we can put around so the baby doesn't hurt themselves. And if it happens on the floor, have like a playing mat and put everything that could harm them on the side.
Step number two, regulate first, then coach. I can see that you're upset. I'm here for you.
Yeah, and keep it simple because they're still very small. They don't need a lot of words. They just need your presence. And then you can coach, like squeeze this pillow instead, or maybe I'll give you a hug, or there's just like other ways to cope with that. And that can be like a habit that you can start like showing them as an alternative.
Number three, look for patterns. You can track it and it will help you to understand what is the root cause. It could be because they're overstimulated. Maybe it's happening at bedtime, boredom, when they have a tantrum.
And what helps if you track it is you can see like when it happens, and then you can be proactive and decide like maybe you have to put your baby earlier to bed because it's overtired, or keep a structure that you maybe have lost or you never had. And maybe if it's overstimulation and you're always out and about and there's a lot of people, maybe that's too much for your baby too. So just be proactive on that sense too, and just mindful and make wise decisions here. So when it's not normal, if your child hurts themselves or it's excessive, or if it's not only during bedtime, that's also an indicator, it's like throughout the day. You're seeing developmental change, like loss of skill, or it happens past 3 years. These are all signs where you should like call, inform your pediatrician and ask him what the next step should be.
And similar to us, the nervous system of our babies are just crying for peace. And this is when, as Christians, we can ask for God to bring His peace to our children.
But also like ask ourselves, firstly, is there a peace deficit in our home? Because if there's a lot of fighting, like as a couple, if there's a lot of worry, if it's just like it's charged, heavy at home, like we can look at everything else and not address this, and that would be the root cause maybe in your home. So like really pray about this, how to bring peace in your marriage, like how to bring peace in your home, how like your anxiety, like how God can take care of your anxiety and take the steps for your own health, but this will also flow and touch your baby in a significant way. Number 2, a need for covering and comfort. Some babies just need more of you holding them, of cuddling them. But it's also a cry out for routine in their everyday life. So if you don't have that, like a predictable routine where they wake up, where they like eat, when they play and all of that, set that into motion too. And number 3 is ministering and slow down. Sometimes it's an invitation to not fix but minister to our kids. A lot of time with like challenges with our kids, we go into fixing mode and we look around us and like think, what can we do that this stops? But like God calls us to minister to them too, and just like not see them as a problem, but like gently like speak life over them, like speak the Bible over them, just like whatever God and the Holy Spirit shows you to like really speak covering over them.
Number 4, sometimes, and we need to be aware of this, it could be a spiritual warfare.
Yeah. And that's a lot of times we neglect that. We don't even think about that. But the only way really to go toward that, if we feel it's unusually dark, to pray and not panic, because a lot of times then we panic. It's like we don't have to go into panic mode. We can stay calm and pray about it because God will reveal.
And to resume it, pray boldly and loudly. Go into the room of your child, pray over his peace, pray over his nights, that he will have good dreams, bless them. They are loved, they are seen by God. And also set up the tone in the room. It's going to change the atmosphere. Rock your baby, hold them in the arms, set up the light, dim the lights. It's very important.
Yeah. So sweet parents, if you're dealing with this issue, you're not doing anything wrong and you're not failing, but you're also not alone with this. Like really invite God into your overwhelm, into your questions, because he's really at your side and we want to encourage you with this. But if there's any red flags that showed up that we mentioned, please do not hesitate to go to your pediatrician and get that opinion. Go and ask him if there's anything else you need to do or if there's anything alarming you have to look out for. So we hope this was an encouraging video and we can't wait to see you next time. Bye.
Bye.